Hello and welcome back to Infinite Remote Control. Here we have the Delta Ray made by a Horizon hobby company. So in the past I've done cars and have just started getting into the multi-rotors. I've had about a year experience flying multi-rotors and thought that maybe I'd like to get into airplanes. So here is a great beginner airplane. I don't know too much about airplanes, so this is not going to be a very professional or informal unboxing video, but it will be a learning video, and so you guys can just learn with me. Alright, so here it is unboxed, and let's just start going through the different parts. So you have a Spektrum DX4e. This is the lowest end Spektrum radio, but I mean it is still Spektrum, and it uses DSM-X, I believe. So here are your trims, and this is actually kind of interesting. You just slide them instead of tick them. So that's going to be the same with everything. You have your little mount for your lanyard, power. This is channel 5, which and it's a 3-position switch. Oh, I think that is probably going to be for your different safe settings. You have beginner, intermediate, and expert on this airplane. And then you also have your high and low, and that's probably going to be dual rates. And then I don't know what that's going to be. So I'm going to have to be reading the manual. Again, I'm just learning here. And here's going to be your reversing's and maybe mixer types or something. Mode 4, mode 3, on and mix. Again, I don't really know too much about this, and you'll be learning more if you watch the review video. Here you have double A's for the radio. That's nice that they include it. Over here you have the charger, and this is actually kind of unfortunate to see. It's a 12-volt charger, which means that you have to plug it into your car.
No, that's nasty.
And there's the out right there. And it doesn't actually connect directly to the 2 power leads, but it connects to your balance lead, just like that. And so you don't need to worry about connecting the balance lead and the power lead. You just connect the balance lead and it charges through there. It says that the charge rate is 1.5 amps, and this is a 1300 milliamp hour 2S. So your charging time will be just under an hour. You have a little red LED there, and that's going to be telling you when your charge time is up, or when you're done charging. Now let's get this piece of styrofoam out of the way. That's what holds in the actual airplane. Over here you can see that we have some more components. Let me try to get that. Okay, so these are the tips of the wings. I don't know if there's like winglets. Again, I'm not too sure about all the terms, but these do go onto the 2 tips of your wings. If I can show you, I'll go up just a little. So they're gonna attach there and there. Down here we have the manual, which I will be reading. If you guys have never flown an airplane, and even me who's experienced in multi-rotors, I still would recommend reading about your airplane if it's your first airplane. Let's see what else we have. Oh, a lot of stuff just fell.
Way to drop stuff.
It looks like you have mounts. This is some tape. A lot
of stuff he doesn't know.
Yeah. Just a lot of plastic.
We'll make a video in about 30 minutes explaining everything that we just dropped on the floor.
So there are a lot of plastic parts. It looks like it's something for maybe the motor, because I see that there's plastic there, or maybe it's for a mount, like to hold your airplane whenever you're not using it. Here you just have some stickers, decals, so that I guess you can number what airplane you have. I don't know. And last, you have your wheels. So you have 2 large and then 1 small. The small one's actually going to go in the front and the 2 large in the back. And if we open these up, you can see that they're actually just going to go in and get stuck in. And you can fly without these, provided that you're landing on a softer surface. So, oh, and one last thing. Didn't even see this.
The tail fin.
You have your tail fin. And if you feel the styrofoam, I don't know much about airplanes again, but it does feel fairly high quality and straight. So let's get all this out of the way and show you the main airplane. Okay, so here's the main airplane, and feeling it feels fairly light, and well, there goes one of the wing tips. You do have to secure these in with glue or tape. We still haven't read, and we also have the tail put on. Here you can see that there are 2 servos. Those are going to drive your ailerons, and those ailerons are also going to act as your elevators as well. And then I'm not sure yet because I still don't know all the specs, but I think that these spin at different speeds and that will act as your rudder. But I don't even know if this airplane has a rudder. And also you have this nice like kind of foam, not so much like the styrofoam that they use here, but more of a clean foam tip to the airplane in case you crash. Flipping it upside down.
This is your rudder, John. These 2 motors.
Here are your motors. Right here you have 2 of them, and they are unfortunately brushed. It's kind of sad to see this late in the game companies are still putting out products with brushed motors when brushless are so inexpensive right now. Opening up the compartment, you can see that you have, I believe that's going to be your ESC, and that's controlling your 2 servos, so it's nice you can just plug in your 2 servos and you don't have to worry about any Y leads or anything. Here's going to be your power, and I'm just trying to look in and see, and there's a large space in the front, and I don't believe that you're going to fill that with anything, and your battery does go in here in the back, but I think they're going to be locked in with the battery size that they give you,
which is
it's a
QS 20C.
Yeah, 1300
milliamp hour.
They claim that the flight times are pretty good, but I think that you probably could put in a larger battery as long as you put in a large, maybe some weight in the front to counter that. I don't know too much about.
You could probably fit in like a 2200 in there.
It's snug as you push the battery back, so if you're gonna put video equipment in the front, which we probably will be doing,
we can put a bigger battery in.
Yeah, we can. That'll counter the weight.
We're probably gonna put like a Mobius right here. If we do FPV, maybe like a board cam in the nose.
While we have it flipped upside down, we can go ahead and take a look at the wheels. These 2 go in the back, and this one goes in the front. Yeah, I'm not sure how these go. Oh.
Yeah, you got it right, and then
these something like that.
Push in somewhere.
Yeah, well, anyways, we're still learning. We'll have an update video. It's going to be called the first look video, and once we know a little bit more about these airplanes, we'll be putting the video out, just explaining some more about this airplane in detail. So I hope you enjoyed the unboxing video. This is what you're going to be getting.